And this is what, that when you are realized, you have to give it. If you don't give it, then you stagnate. You stagnate, and there's no fragrance about it. No fragrance, no fragrance. And you lose your vibrations, your purpose also retards. I know it's very hard in these modern times to create a group of people who can love. You can create a group of people who can hate. Supposing tomorrow you start one big uh, procession. We hate God. We hate love. We hate this. You get thousands of them standing with you. Yes, oh, we hate. See, for hatred, you get thousands of them with banners. They'll pay for it and come down to show that they hate. Because hatred is a very cementing force among human beings. Surprisingly, hatred is a cementing force. It looks like something, such a contrast, but it is so. I mean, when you try to collect people in the name of hatred, people join. They have never exploited the powers of love. Never. I wish they had. All our wars, all our things have come out because we hate each other. Imagine, only human beings can hate that much. Atoms can't hate so much as they can. So this love, which is divine love, which thinks, which coordinates, which understands, which is dire, it's so fantastic. It's so all pervading. It lives in every particle of the matter, of the emotion, of the mind, the heart. Everywhere it exists, that power you can have within yourself. It's too much to be. Too much at all story for anyone, but it's the time. It could not be done earlier, agreed, but the time has come. You have evolved to that stage, and that's why it happened. Now, if people do not accept, I'm not saying this, futuristic. In case human beings do not accept it in a big number and become that, we cannot avoid the third world. By that word, a new consciousness may rise where people will understand this. Hatred is the word. Perhaps we need a third shock. We have had two. Perhaps we need the third shock to give us that elevation, to get that position of higher consciousness when we start realizing that these things based on materialistic and on hatred, gross living is most dangerous to humanity. Then such people who really believe in love will rise and come up, and they might be the ones who will be saved. So we should at this stage try to save as many as possible from this horrible sinking mire. Now talking about it, it has been done. Establishment of your sustenance has been done in the sense that if you can awaken that sustenance within you on the void, you can achieve. But main thing is, even after realization, to identify yourself as a realized soul. Absolutely. That you are being given something very special. That you have your spirit which is manifesting, and that you have to make good out of it. That you have to give it to others, that you have to work it out. You have to be a collective being and not a secluded person, just attached to few minds. My house, my husband, my wife, my children, my chair. You can say my hair, my nose, everything goes there. To reduce yourself to that small world, but to expand yourself to that great world, which is Jehovah's world, which is Krishna's world, which is Virata's world, where you become one with that primordial being, where you become an active cell of that Brahman. That's the thing one has to, and that breakthrough has to take. Now, one may say that all the scriptures are wrong, everything is wrong, that all these manifestations are wrong, all Christ was noble, he was not practical, anything one may say. Yes, I mean, you have freedom to say what you like. But you must have wisdom to see that if there is a way, what must be the way? If there is a way for the emancipation of human beings, there's only one way. There's no other way. I mean, whatever you may be, an intellectual or a emotional person or anything, whatever it is, but you will reach one conclusion. There's only one way, and one way is transformation of human to that level where they really say what they mean. They become. They talk of world brotherhood. They talk of everything. We have all kinds of organizations doing all this nonsensical work. You see, we have UN system, and we have world government ideas. We talk of now helping Vietnamese, this, that, all sorts of things are there. But actually, we are not. Face to face, we are not. Face to face, we become ourselves. And that's why come the becoming of it is important. The transformation is important. Once you are transformed, to identify yourself in that transformed state is also important. And that is only possible when you start allowing that transformation to take place within you in thoughtless awareness, where you do not think and impose things on them. People get their realization all right. Last time, so many got it. I don't know how many came back. And then they do not think that there is any further is needed. Because once you get realization, you can be very in a joyous state, blissful state. You might feel the vibrations very well. You'll be very happy, and then you'll get lost. That's not the point. You have not achieved your complete growth unless and until you have manifested you. But such people may be very few, I do not know, may be very few who will really take to that maturity. Once you are mature, it's joy, it's happiness. You become what you have become. You find your absolute. And that has to happen.